and it will create employment for very many young people, and it will settle people, you know, who have no housing. I was persuaded and I was defending it until it came to my knowledge, because I was part of government, that this was no longer the case. It was meant to collect money from Kenyan taxpayers so that there are enough houses to be built, so that we can create business opportunities for selling cement, steel, and tiles. Again, I have told you my leadership is informed by listening to the people. What we thought is a good program, the people are saying no. I went to the president, I said, these people here are building houses, what they don't want. They don't want to be taxed. They want to be left to build their own houses. They want us to build schools. They want us to pay money to teach us to teach them. They want us to build roads. They want us to give them clean water. They want electricity. They are not interested in housing. So it doesn't mean because I was supporting something, even if I realize it is bad, I support it to the head. I must change my mind when there are enough reasons and circumstances to persuade me otherwise. That's the nature of life. You cannot just stick to one position. If they are glaring circumstances and factors telling you that the stand you have been having is ill-informed, and these are the new facts, can you change your mind and give a different position? Yes. William Ruto himself, he had told us Raila is a problem of this country. Along the way, he changed his mind and he said he's a good guy. That's how dynamic life is.
Yes, I understand that how life is dynamic, but I was just looking at that, like a lot of the things that you say you are against, we've learned about that after you left government. You see, like something like extrajudicial killings.
No, I spoke extrajudicial killing. I spoke when I was in government on the 26th of June. I would like you to Google in Mombasa as deputy president. I left office 4 months later. Yes. I spoke when I was in office.
Yes,
I condemned extrajudicial killing. I condemned the director general of NIS. I condemned William Ruto when I was in office. I did not speak after I left office.
Yes,
I'd like you to check that.
Yes, but this was when the same extrajudicial killings happened in 2023. You didn't talk about it. Understand?
Well, I told you I was talking internally. I was deputy president. You don't fight with your boss publicly until you've come to the conclusion that it is not possible to correct him internally. I tried to correct him internally. So through persuasion, through reasoning,
yes,
until we reached a place now, it became too much. I needed to speak out.
You don't remember the videos that used to be posted on your Instagram, no, Twitter, where you are going very early in the office because of protests. You understand?
I was not going early because of protests. I was going early every day.
Yes, but this was being looked at as a mockery to the protesters, and a lot of protesters lost their lives around that time. But even if we were to move from that, the reason I was bringing up the protesters was to bring up the budget thing, where if we talk about wastage of public funds, and when I was looking at your budget here, the 4.57, part of it was to be used on furniture and cars. You understand? And when's the last time you changed this furniture? Why is government furniture always changed?
Well, I cannot. When I came to office, that the budget for that office had been cut for 5 years when Uhuru Kenyatta disagreed with William Ruto. There were no vehicles, or the vehicles were dilapidated, and we needed vehicles to move around the country, so we had to purchase new vehicles. That house and that office had not been renovated for